So that's 741. We'll do a recap of exactly what 741 is, but I know, like all things, you know, the question is always, well, you just told me what's happening now, but what's happening tomorrow?
Well, the release date for 741. Everyone was saying I was going to. It's pretty funny because everybody keeps saying I'm going to spoil something.
Right now,
so it's like
classic Keith. So
Isn't Keith the CEO of Broadsword as well?
We're just going to talk really high level today because we will have an entirely dedicated 7.5 stream.
He's been around for a while. He seems like a pretty cool dude.
To talk about all the stuff that's coming and showing you in 7.5. We'll give you a high level of what's coming there today. So first off, the next story update's coming. It's called Desperate Defiance. Those of you with a very keen eye may have noticed if you pulled out your magnifying glass and looked deeply at our key art from 7.4, you know? Yeah?
I know where we're going.
Where are we going, Keith?
I'm not telling you.
I'm not saying nothing. Lips are sealed.
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, we're going Hutta. We're going back to Hutta.
We're going to Hutta. That's right. So in 7.4, we took you to Ord Mantell, which was a fun experience for Empire players to be able to just go trudging through Ord Mantell because you're not supposed to be there. Well, good news, Rev players. Now you're going to Hutta where you're not supposed to be. Kind of. But anyway, if you go take a look at the 7.4 key art, you'll notice we kind of left some clues there that were actually beyond the scope of 7.4 storyline as it kind of branches over through the events that will happen in 7.5. So stay tuned as we'll talk more about what's coming in 7.5 storyline. Lane Vizsla, man, you've been up to some research on those Basilisk War droids.
Yeah, this is what's coming up in 7.5 later this year, Babylonia. This is
that's going to happen in 7.5.
After 7.41.
7.4.1. About exactly what's going to happen there, but I will see, what can I say? When her research is finished, it'll be adorable and terrifying, and you will have your work cut out for you. So stay tuned for that. New spring event. So we have seasonal events.
That means this will be at least for spring. 7.5 will be for spring.
That comes in the summer, and we have Feast of Prosperity that comes in the fall. There's no event that's in the spring, and so we're going to plug that gap by bringing you a new spring event that'll take you to Dantooine. Not going to give you any other details,
Dantooine.
But stay tuned for that.
Nothing else?
Nothing. That's it?
I thought you were going to talk about... Okay.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
They expect me to do that.
I know. And there's more. 7.5 is our, obviously, next spring update. You know, you can expect that we won't be talking about it that far from now because you'll notice there's a season listed there.
Yes.
Which is spring.
Yep.
So
good times.
There's, you know, Ruby's giving you a time box you can work around there, folks.
Spring is how many months?
Yeah, you can look at a calendar. we need a Brooks cam behind to see Brooks' head's in his hands right now. So that's been our stream today. Let's recap real quick. 7.4.1 game update.
Well, I'm excited. I'm obviously not playing Star Wars: Old Republic right now because I'm way too deep into World of Warcraft and all the other things I got going on. But this just shows to me that Broadsword, Star Wars: Old Republic is in good hands. Broadsword is doing a good job continuing everything with the game. They're updating the graphics, they're updating the die packs, they're updating the shaders, they're updating more strongholds, new romance options, new narrative features, date night, new storylines, new galactic seasons, new PvP season, all sorts of new storyline stuff. So I have no complaints here.
Again, did you